We start today with reality stars Todd and Julie Chrisley, who are going to prison. Now, Todd was sentenced to 12 years, Julie 7. They were convicted of tax evasion and for defrauding banks out of $30 million. Prior to sentencing, the couple asked for leniency because they take care of their 16-year-old son and 10-year-old granddaughter.
That's all they had? I mean, come on. I know a 16-year-old, so I don't need to go. Okay.
Speaking of their son, Grayson, he was injured in a car accident yesterday and is recovering in a hospital. All 3 of the reality shows, including Chrisley Knows Best, have been canceled. But new episodes were filmed before the trial and will air next year. What do you all think about, Jeff, what do you think about the sentences? And should they be airing more episodes?
That's where I was going.
Okay.
I don't know about the sentencing. I don't know how that works, whatever. I know Mike, the situation was tax evasion. He got a year. Martha Stewart, tax evasion, got a year. 12 years. So I don't know how egregious things have to be to get that
$30 million, apparently.
I guess so. But let's go back to, hey, we have a couple episodes in the can. Let's make as much money off of them as we can. I didn't mean to do that. But listen, Hollywood needs to draw a line, because if they're going to try to cancel Kevin Hart for dressing up like cowboys and Indians at his kid's birthday party and try to get him out the door, but then, hey, we got a couple of episodes of Chrisley Knows Best, who just committed tax evasion, and there's some other stuff going on with them too. Let's push out those episodes and make a couple bucks off them. Hollywood needs to draw a line, because this cancel culture has gotten out of control and it's so blurred. Nobody knows where the line is. Some people get canceled. Some people can't have a comeback. Some people have a comeback, and some people, hey, you're in jail. Let's air some episodes. I'm kind of sick with it.
I hate feeling this way, but I agree with Jeff a bit, and I also have to question what USA Network and TLC and those types of networks knew, right? Like, I think of Toddlers versus Tiaras, Dance Moms. This went on for years. The
Duggars. Pedophilia for years.
Yeah, and how much are you spending time with these people and realizing, and are you complicit in allowing them to be elevated in a way that's criminal, and then you put out more episodes? Like, is ethics just not part of it anymore? Is morality not part of it anymore?
It never was. What are you talking about?
Some brands do take it. It would be nice. But some brands do make ethics a big part of their take.
You're also looking at what people are tuning into. Like, I'm not saying what's right, what's wrong. I do know that, much like Jen Shaw and Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, who's facing her sentencing in the next few weeks, a big part of that is the opulence. It's the perception of opulence and what people will do in order to make things look a certain way. Now, I know for Jen Shaw's situation, which we'll find out how much time she's going to get, you know, it's a fraud situation, much like the Chrisley. Now, hers was actually defrauding the elderly. This is defrauding banks. And I have a lot of questions, because I listened to the Bravo docket, and they do this whole thing. They ran down all the information on this. It's a really great listen. Check it out. It's a podcast. But apparently they also filed for bankruptcy and then were able to get more money. So I'm looking at these institutions, but then the institution that they defrauded was a local institution, so it was a smaller bank, and therefore, like, it has a larger fallout. But really, it's about these people who are out here trying to fake it until they make it. They did not have it, and now all of these people are trying to do the same thing on Instagram. It's like, y'all, enough is enough. What does our girl Buffy Purcell say? Crawl before you ball. Okay.
Erica,
thank you, class.
I knew it.
I'm just going to say this last thing, and it has to do with, like, you know, them not only ripping off small banks, but, you know, they didn't really need it. Everybody made a face, and I was like, oh, they only have a 16-year-old, and then it was like, he was injured in a car wreck, and so you guys are like, oh, you stepped in it there. I don't think I did. A lot of people that have to do illegal things do it because they are in dire straits. There are a lot of people that wake up in this country, and they have no way to feed their children. They have no way out. They are born in nothing. And so those people get prisons, because they're going to go to a nice, comfy prison.
I don't know about that, though.
I'm telling you, Tori, I'm telling you, the same people that do much less crimes for much less money go away forever.
But this is a felonious crime. When you talk about bank fraud, mail fraud, wire fraud, we're talking about high levels of scrutiny. It's not an easy jail, and they're going to prison for 12 years. So I wonder about that, too, how easy it will be, because he deserves the worst. I agree.
I think money will take. I don't know how many super rich people have gone to jail, except for Andy Dufresne. Other than that, everybody else goes.
The fictional character.
Everybody else goes to, like, an island.
Wow, Andy Dufresne.
Shout out to Shawshank.
I like it.
Love Shawshank.
Speaking of movies, I'm so excited about this. We are getting a first look at Harrison Ford and the new Indiana Jones movie. Yes, Harrison was in full Indy gear for the cover of Empire magazine. The magazine also posted photos of Harrison from the new film along with co-star Phoebe Waller-Bridge. It's also confirmed Harrison will be de-aged 40 years in the film to make him look like he did in the original. Now, the scenes will be set in 1944 to have Indy face off against the Nazis again. I don't like the idea of him being 40 years young.
Okay, and let me just say something. I'm with you. Here's the thing. They're going to use the same technology they used on The Irishman. Remember the De Niro movie where they made him look younger?
Or Benjamin Button.
Or Benjamin, but right. And I think that, was that the same?
That
No,
wasn't
different technology. That was makeup.
He was a different person.
Cutting edge.
Cutting edge. I will simply say the whole thing I like about Indy is he's so real. And if you go towards that CGI technology way, I feel like you lose a little bit of the heart. I want to see Indiana Jones
Me too.
look like him. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he is looking like him. We saw in those photos, it's him. So he's older
But it's
still.
gonna look
But they're going to do a
weird.
flashback, I
Right.
think.
Oh,
No, I think he time travels. No, I think he does.
No, he doesn't time travel.
Oh, that's good.
Whenever
I didn't
you
want
hear
him
that
to.
reaction from our entertainment producer, that's not a good sign, Tori.
I thought you said he traveled back in time.
It's not Quantum Leap, it's Indiana Jones.
Okay. Well,
Okay, first of
Anyways.
all, I got confirmation from our producers that Benjamin Button did use that technology.
No, they didn't. They put
No, it's not
makeup
at
on
all.
him.
That's
it's
not true.
technology.
That's not true.
That's not true.
It's
They
brand new
told-
No one
technology.
saw that
No.
movie anyway.
We all saw Benjamin.
No,
That's
he
not
didn't
true.
use
I
technology.
If I was on a
Jody told me they did the same thing in Benjamin
No, it's a
Button.
different new technology.
And
they
first of
use.
all, isn't he a little guy? That's not Brad Pitt when the little guy is him.
Well,
He's a baby.
Right. Yeah.
It's not Brad Pitt. What are you talking about?
I am not trying to be
Just throwing out
ageist.
random.
hold up. Thank you very much, Jody. Near the end, when they show Brad, they use that technology to show his younger progression. Thank you,
I don't
Jody.
think
I don't know
it's the
if
same.
Jody's
So there's a
talking to her.
frame in the
You're
movie.
calling Jody, our
No,
supervising
I'm just saying you're
producer,
pointing to
a liar.
you're making.
Well, we
things
just
up.
made a statement that Indiana Jones quantum leaps through time. So I don't know if I'd come here for the facts.
At least mine
Good,
came for
right?
the facts, though, because I have Jody in the booth confirming it. So thank you, Jody. Tori, no one
I still
confirmed
don't.
you.
I don't think
no
it's
one
right.
confirmed you,
I think
Tori.
it was much later.
Okay. Coming up.
And he travels through time.
Coming up next.
Look at Erica. She's like.
I'm like, I don't know.